Really closely at your forecast because we've got big plans this weekend. If you like hot air balloons and a good time, the Erie Balloon Festival is for you. It kicks off this Friday, the 11th. Here to tell us all about it, the balloon meister, Tamlin Grace. Tamlin, thank you for joining me this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, we were just chatting because I have to learn so much about this because I don't know a whole lot about it. Let's start with your title. What does it mean to be the balloon meister?
So as the balloon meister, I'm in charge of the pilots for the event and gathering the pilots together and bringing them in for the weekend to have a fabulous event for the spectators.
Fantastic. You're a pilot. You said everyone manning these hot air balloons are pilots, all pros only. It's a really cool festival. One thing we want to highlight before we get into all the cool daytime stuff, you have something called Balloon Glow happening at night. What makes that so special?
So that is an evening where the pilots set up their balloons and they stay on the ground and they put on a show with the interior lights from the burners.
Fun.
So we'll have music going and we'll have the crowd all start counting down, and then we do an all burn and every balloon lights up at the same time. And then we have another thing called a twinkle burn where we all just kind of pulse the burners. You can see I'm flying it as I'm telling you. And it puts on a great show, and it's against the setting sun of the Rocky Mountains, so it's pretty spectacular.
I mean, what a better backdrop, right?
Right.
In this beautiful state of Colorado. You mentioned a lot going to be happening at the festival. What are some other cool attractions and things we can see? Obviously, this is a very family-friendly event.
Yes, so we'll have food trucks in the morning, and it's a very early morning. The balloons will launch at about 6:15 to 6:30.
We're used to that here.
You guys will be fine, exactly. And we're used to it too.
Yes.
And these are the balloons that are coming
So
to fly with
cool.
us. We have 24 pilots. We have a remote control balloon.
Wow.
We have a hopper, which is a guy that'll actually sit in a chair with a propane tank strapped to his back and fly.
Wow.
We'll have face painters. But the big attraction is the balloons.
Sure.
So the field is across from Erie High School on Colliers Parkway and County Line 5. And this year the glow will actually be at the same field.
Okay.
We used to have it at the rec center, but it was kind of pinched off,
Sure.
and we only could have 5 balloons. This year we will have 15 balloons glowing, so
Wow.
that should be quite a spectacular event.
That's really neat. Okay, so I was seeing all the different decor on these balloons. I know you said you have pilots coming in from 4 states for
Right.
this, so it's really big. What goes into kind of like the decor and all of that? Because I don't know much about that either for each individual hot air balloon.
So you can customize your balloon and have it made in any pattern that you want. You can have graphics and designs put on them, or you can buy a standard balloon if there is such a thing. So different companies make different patterns, and you can pick your colors. And I happened to buy a balloon at the Albuquerque International Balloon Festival that was one of the spec balloons. You know, they make you a really good deal if you buy one on the spot.
Love it.
And it has all the colors of the rainbow, and especially purple, which is one of my very favorite colors. My last balloon did not. That just didn't work very well for me. So it's customizable to what you're interested in and what you like.
I see your purple glasses is
Yeah.
your favorite color. You're rocking it. You've been a pilot for 10 years.
Yes.
What do you enjoy about this aspect of flying in the hot air balloons?
One of my most favorite things is taking people up that think they're afraid. So when people come to me and say, oh, I'm afraid of heights, and I say, okay. And so I love taking them in my basket. I can take 2 other people besides myself. So if you and I were getting in the basket, I'd say, okay, take your foot off the ground and say, how are you doing?
Scared yet?
Yeah, you scared yet? You'd be like, no, take it up a little more. So I do, and I've got that luxury where if you're in a ride balloon and you've got 12 people in the balloon, you're either going or you're not going.
Right.
So I love having that flexibility to take people and show them an experience that they'd never have before. And once you get through listening to the burners, because that's what keeps us in the sky,
Yeah.
it's really a beautiful, peaceful experience. And to watch people's faces just be in awe is pretty special.
Now it looks really, really, really cool. Anything specifically new this year that you want everyone to know about?
Well, one of the things we're doing different this year is we're doing balloon trading cards. And that's a
Okay.
big thing in the big festivals, and we've yet to have that in Erie.
Cool.
So every pilot will have their own cards, and you can go collect them. And, you know, the glow, everything is so weather dependent that we're really hoping your forecasters have it nailed.
Fingers crossed,
Yeah,
Jaden.
come on,
Yeah.
Jaden, make us a good forecast. But we've got a fun scavenger hunt for the kids if the balloon does not go for any reason.
Okay.
And we've got 2 walk-through balloons. So those are balloons that are retired, they no longer fly. And we lay them on their sides, inflate them, and then you get to walk inside. So you get to see
Cool.
the enormity
Yeah.
of these balloons. We have a remote control balloon that's as small as 3,500 cubic feet,
Wow.
and the largest balloon is 275,000 cubic feet.
That's
So think of
massive.
basketballs. It
Yeah.
would be 275,000
Oh
basketballs
my
inside.
goodness.
They're
Tamlin,
huge.
that's fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me this morning.
Thank you very
This is
much.
So wonderful. And again, we want to give everyone the information for the Erie Balloon Festival starting this Friday, running through the weekend. Get up early. Like Tamlin said, catch those morning launches. They're going to be from 6 to 8 in the morning. The balloon glow, weather dependent, of course, but hopefully we see that happen 8 o'clock Saturday night, and it is going to be awesome. Tamlin, again, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Of course.